Oh, yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. First and foremost, I wanted to say thank you to you guys. I saw some constructive criticism on my platform, which was really helpful. Some people talking about my guitar and the sound, how it sounds doesn't sound very great, which is good news for me because it gives me an opportunity to go in and fix that and try to make sure that I'm getting better. So this week I'm going to probably be adding my Zoom multi-effects processor, so I'll be using that and just to get the signal, a better signal, a louder signal, something that sounds a little bit better, and we'll see how that works out with the live stream, and we'll try to get that figured out. I was dealing with some clipping issues earlier in this week, and then the other comment that I got was really super nice. Yesterday I was dealing with a tough day, and somebody was like, yeah, I appreciate, I've been watching your channel a little bit, and I noticed that you've been putting in a ton of work, and that's really great. Shout out to you for doing a good job. And I was like, man, that really feels good, because it's like I don't really get a lot of compliments, and especially when I had yesterday was a real tough day for me overall. I was working on something and it did not turn out good at all. It went the exact opposite direction of something good. It was a tough day, so when you get comments like that, that really pick me up. So I appreciate you for the comment. It meant a lot. So thank you for that. Again, guys, today is Saturday, and so Saturday is the day that I've chosen to do just improvisational music. So I'm going to go over my spiel. Once I finish my spiel, we're going to get right into the warm-ups, and once we finish the warm-ups, we're going to go right into the improvisational music. Yeah, so let's get right to it, guys. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. And for those of you who are first time here, have never been here before, welcome. And also, I'm going to tell you what my spiel is all about. So this channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is broken down to 2 individual parts: the practice session and the improvisational section. So the practice session is where I practice, you practice, we practice together, so we can go from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, from the expert onto the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. And we do that by following a very basic structure, okay? And that structure, there are parts of it that can be interchangeable, and for the rest of it, basically it'll be rigid, the structure of itself, but some of the exercises within it can be changed out for different ones. So it would include warm-ups, scales, chords, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different licks of the week, different chords and voicings, as well as different cover songs that we can use to help build the foundation for the second thing, which is the improvisational channel now. Every day, I will be improving for a minimum of 10 minutes every single day, with the exception of Saturday, which is the day I will only be doing improv after we do our warm-ups. And then you could sit there and see me and judge me for what that is, but the whole goal, obviously, is for me to get better at improvisational music, because that's really, really important for what I'm trying to build this channel around. So, working on improvisational music, I will be, improving. You can sit on your throne of judgment. Let me know if I'm doing good, if I'm doing bad, if I'm doing terribly. And you're always welcome to recommend different influencers and different exercises if you guys have any of those, because we're trying to get here. We're trying to get better as a collective. This channel is about me getting better, but it's also about us getting better as a collective. So it's my hope that you will also feel comfortable to check out the backing track, the playlist in the backing track section, or the backing tracks in the playlist section of my channel, which are backing tracks that I did not create myself for the record. You can subscribe to those channels as well, and also check those things out. Play against those backing tracks, record yourself playing against those backing tracks, upload those videos to YouTube, and only with your permission, after sharing them with me, I would like to discuss them maybe once or twice a month on the channel to talk about how you guys attack the fretboard, how I've attacked the fretboard using those same songs, and what we can do as a collective to get better. Both of those things are in service to the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me creating the best music I can in Logic Pro X. It's about me using my understanding of the guitar, the fretboard, the music theory, and the fundamentals of music in and of itself to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. I will be singing, I will be songwriting, I will be writing different guitar parts, I'll be writing different sound design projects, different solos, different things like that. So all of that, 100% of the stuff, obviously, I'll be putting out stuff for me in an effort to get better. Every time I step up to hit step up to the plate to hit the ball, my job is to try to hit a home run. Although it won't happen every single time, it is my job and my goal to try to do the best job I can every single time. 90% of what I'll be putting out there obviously will be music that I'm creating for myself personally, and the other 10% of that will be music I'm splitting into 2 parts. Music I create with other content creators, other people who are trying to work on music, so other musicians, and then the other 5% will be working with other filmmakers and filmographers or videographers who are always looking for new music to put into their videos. Obviously, most of the people I work with, or probably 99% of the people I work with, are amateurs, just like me. We don't get paid for our work at this point, but we're looking to go pro. Okay, and the fourth thing is basically when people don't really watch the channel still serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So it helps me grow my channel when people like, comment, subscribe to the channel. But when I get comments of people, when I get their comments in real time, it also gives me an opportunity, like yesterday, to look at the channel and say, hey, there are some changes I need to make. Obviously, some of the changes, like the technical change that he was requesting that should be made, was obviously one to make my guitar sound a little bit better on the channel. And yeah, that's a change I can make right away. But there's some changes that cost money that I don't, or from supplies that I don't have, that are going to take me a little bit longer to purchase. And take, some of them are technologically advanced, and they're fixes I can't make right away. Some of the clicking things that were happening on the channel are things I tried to change by just doing little things here and there, but it's stuff I still got to fix and work on. So again, I ask people to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, because that is the one way you can help me achieve one of my goals, which is making this channel net zero, meaning it is as free for me as free for you as possible. The only way to do that is to get as many subscriptions as I possibly can to get involved with the Amazon affiliate program as well as the YouTube partnership program. And then the only way I can do that also is if I can't, well, because I'm not able to do that right now, I ask people to donate to the channel. Now, I'll never ask people to not donate to the channel, but I can do less of this. So basically, the second thing is about asking people to donate to the channel. Now, two ways in which an individual can donate to the channel. You can donate through my Ko-fi account. You can donate through my you can donate using my cryptocurrency referral links, so directly or indirectly. So directly, you can just donate to my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. I will make that channel, that link available in the chat. It is available already in the description, and you can donate as little as €1 or more to the channel if you'd like to do so. The second way is indirectly through my cryptocurrency referral links. If you use my referral links, again, you have to be age eligible, regionally eligible. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I trade cryptocurrency every single day. I'm very passionate about cryptocurrency, and I believe in its application. So that's why I'm involved in it. And if you want to get involved in it, or if you want to talk about it, if you want to discuss it further, if you just want to join the sites just to see what they're all about, you're welcome to do those things as well. But if you sign up and you spend $50 or more using my referral links, they will offer you perks and benefits that would never be offered to you otherwise. But whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me, as I'm the referring client, because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back in the platform. That is how it helps out in the indirect way to the channel. Lastly, guys, the easiest way to help out with the channel, obviously, is to like, comment, subscribe to me on YouTube. But outside of that, helping me grow my other platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and now Discord. Those will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. And helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other platforms, because one hand washes the other, baby. Let's get right to it, guys. We're going to get started here. I'm going to go ahead and type my Ko-fi account, like I said, into the description. I don't need to do Look of the Week because we ain't doing that today. Ain't nobody, you're doing that. So let's get right to it. Go hit this chat button right here. I think I forgot to copy it. And, oh yeah, I'll type this. Happy Saturday, y'all. I forgot to say happy Valentine's Day to you guys. I hope that you guys are enjoying your Valentine's Day. For those of you who have dates, for those of you who don't have dates, I still hope you're enjoying your Saturday as well. I don't have any dates tonight. I have no plans. I'm going to be working my guitar, and that is it. But, you know, ain't no shame. I don't feel no type of way. You know, it is what it is. And I get to do what I love to do, so that is a win for me. Let's get right to it. I'm going to go start working on these warm-ups, guys. Again, I want to say shout you guys out if you haven't done so already. I would love if you'd like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and please, obviously share this with your friends, but please check out some of the instrumentals I've been posting regularly. And when I say regularly, I mean there's only one day in the last 85 days that I didn't post, and it was on Christmas Eve, I believe, and I was just not well. I was unwell. Could not do it. And if you look at those past videos, like half of my face was swollen, so I was just not having it that day. But I go out of my way to make sure I try to get to these every single day. I haven't missed. Luckily, I haven't been too sick to not make a live stream. I think that's what did me in. I did my live stream, and I think I did it for about like 20 minutes or so, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. Anyway, let me go ahead and go to this click track here. I'll go to the online metronome right now. And that way we can get started here today, guys. Please check them out. Let me know what you guys think. They're free if you guys want to use them to post music with, or if you guys want to post videos with it. Just give credit where credit's due. That's all I ask, is that you have a link back to me and my channel. If other people want to use them, I put them out there just to try to get better. But if you find anything that you like, just, another thing is easy is you could just ask. Or just, let me know that you're using it. Say, hey, I'm going to use this, and be like, all right, well, just tag me in this song. Let people know that you're getting it from me. If you want to freestyle over it, you want to do this, that, and the other, just link it back to my page. I'm not like asking people to, send me money unless you want to, at least not right now. And I'll probably hopefully I'll have a point in time where I can work on some of these things, and I can just give some of them away or put them out there for people to use for free use. But right now, the easiest way to do that is just to ask people to link back to the channel. So I don't really know how that other shit works. I'm not, ain't nobody making no money on this channel. What's that? Anyway, hopefully soon. Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully now. But shout out to you guys again. Let's get right to it. We're at 100 beats per minute. We're going to start working on these exercises, guys. Valentine's Day or not, we're going to start working today, okay? Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, whatever holiday you're celebrating, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're still working. Let's get to it. Anniversaries, birthdays, we don't care. Ain't nobody care. Let's go. 190 beats per minute. 100 beats per minute. We're going to work on the alternate spider picking pattern from the first two, staying at the first position so that we can just focus on getting this exercise right. Let's go. Let's get right into the John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise at 190 beats per minute. John Petrucci style. I said John Petrucci style, but it's technically, it's in the song. This particular part isn't in the song, but it's, actually it is. Yeah, the beginning. Yeah, it is, technically speaking, but I just adapted it to this, but it's, his idea. Let's go. .190 beats per minute. We're going to work on the alternate spider picking pattern now from the 1st to the 16th fret at 190 beats per minute. First 16th fret at 190 beats per minute. Yep. And then we're going to move on to the chromatic tapping. Let's go. Oh, I had the volume down on this, guys. My bad, shotties. You know what? I'm going to turn this up just a little bit because beforehand somebody was saying volume wasn't up that much. So I'm going to put it up right here. Let's go. Might slow down that exercise next week a little bit more just because I'm still the picking grip is still unusual for me when I'm doing the upstrokes, which is what making it more difficult, especially when I move up and down the fretboard. The range of motion I have in my wrist gets a little bit smaller, or it gets a little bit smaller, and it's just weird, still weird, which is why it sounds weird. Now I'm going to turn this all the way up, all the way turned up. We're going to work right on the alternate spider. No, chromatic tapping. My bad, shotties. Yeah. Now let me get right into, now that we have 909, we're going to work on the selective picking exercises. I'm going to turn this volume down before I blow people's eardrums out of their face holes, which is not great for the channel considering we need our ears to listen. All right, 140 beats per minute, 150 beats per minute, 160 beats per minute of the selective picking exercise. Try to palm mute that one a little bit more because I'm told that it sounds better when it's palm muted. Let me try it at 150. Well, it's clearer when it's not palm muted, but it sounds better when it's palm muted, if that makes any sense. Now we're going to get right into the one at 160, y'all. Let's see if we can kill it at that one, too. This tempos has sounded pretty good today. I might move it up 10 beats per minute next week. I was just thinking about that. Feeling cute. Might delete later. Woo! Now we're going to do that other exercise. I think we were at 110 beats per minute. It's the other sweep picking exercise, and I stupidly forgot to find it. Okay, I promise I will do that tonight. I was just so yesterday down in the dumps about some work that I put in that didn't pan out the way I wanted it to, that I totally forgot to get the other artist who posted this selected picking exercise. You have my word, I will post that tomorrow. Okay. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna write that down. Write that down right now, so I don't forget. Although I should say I should wait until we do the selected picking exercise on Monday, but if I wait till Monday, I'm going to forget. So I've already written it down, so we got that. Let's go. We're starting with the selected picking exercise that goes like this. When we finish with that exercise, I think next week I'm going to try to do that at three different tempos. So 110, probably 110, 120, 130. And because at the end there, I was trying to do it in double time, and that just don't make no damn sense. It made dollars, you know what I'm saying, but it don't make no damn sense. Let's get right to it. I'm going to close this. Do I need the metronome? I don't need the metronome. We don't need the metronome. We're going to start working on these backing tracks. And again, these backing tracks are available in the playlist section of my channel for those of you who want to work on these things and get better like I am. I hope that you are, because that's kind of what this channel is about. It's kind of about, the live stream at least is about us getting better as a collective. So, again, shout out to you guys for being here. I don't know if anybody's written in the chat yet. I'm going to go and check real quick. But either way, shout out to you guys for being here. Regardless, happy Valentine's Day, y'all. For those of you who are celebrating, I hope that you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. For those of you who are not celebrating, I still hope you have a great day regardless. It is what it is. So, Hunnits. Let's get right to it, guys. We got about 45 minutes or so, about an hour of this practice stuff to do, so let's go. I'm going to turn the volume up here real quick. Because I don't really know the chords to this, so I have to watch it on screen. If I solo against it, I probably can get it, so. That's a really, really hard one. And it's not hard because it's like a difficult song in per se. It's difficult just because the chord progressions, I'm unfamiliar with those particular, not the chord progression, how would I say that? It's not just a regular, 4-bar riff. It's an 8-12 bar riff because it changes different things here and there, and I just wasn't ready for it. This one is a blues backing track, so hopefully I can get better at this one. This one says it's 12 measures in F. F major 7. man, I was just getting into that one. This one says this is a slower blues backing track in F. This is a 12-bar progression. This seems to be the same chords. A lot of similarities because we're just doing F major today. Oh, it is a little bit slower. So the chords are the same. So basically it's F7, so B7. 6 minutes is a long time to play some of these riffs, guys. And you guys didn't even know this, but because it was in a very particular key, and I didn't do this on purpose, I just heard it later. Nobody's doing Tai Chi. That's stupid. I don't know why YouTube keeps pushing Tai Chi. Is that just me, or is that doing it with everybody else? Is YouTube calling me fat? Am I getting fat shamed on YouTube? Yeah, it worked out yesterday too. I feel bad about myself. It's a joke. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you didn't even know this, okay? I snuck in a little riff there from John Mayer riff. Not really snuck it in there. There's a riff. Not a riff. There are chords that he plays in a very particular song on his first album that I was using there, particularly because I'm working on double stops. Or this first published album, Room for Squares. Anyway, that I played in there that you didn't know. And it sounds like this. If you know what song it's from, I would love to hear if you know what song, because I know what it is, but it's like... It's a very particular song, okay? But those are double stops. He doesn't own double stops, okay? All right? But yeah, it's from a very particular song. If you know what song that is, please let me know in the chat, because I know what it is. Shout out to you guys for being here. Also, happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Hopefully, y'all are out there working hard, trying to get better at your guitar, your instrument, your guitars. And let's get to it. We're going to do this next track in blue. Let me see if this one is too similar. Oh, shit. This is a swing song. Okay. Alright, this is a swing song, so I'm not very good with this one, but I know the chord. I'll have to watch this, because I'm not good at swings. This is why I got to get into this stuff, so it's like... I'm gonna just solo on this one, because this one's gonna be, these chord changes is why I gotta do this stuff, because these chord progressions are mind-boggling to me. I can't get them done right, so, you know, shows you got work to do. So I stayed away from those chords because those chords are monsters for me. And it's like you're sitting there saying, "Oh, it's really not that hard." If you play guitar, yes, it is. It's very hard. It's a very hard thing to do to transition to from those chords. Like those are colorful chords. That's why I do improvisational music. Is because like learning that skill set is so foundational. It's so important. Like it caught me off guard, which is cool because it allowed my brain to think about it just a little bit differently. Which I realized that when you are improving over tracks like that, it is important that you understand how to use chromatic scales in those because they make them sound better. They just do. So, well, this is 24 minutes long. Yeah, we can do in that one. Let me just hear what it sounds like real quick. 24 minute, a whole 24-minute song. That might be a little too hard for me right now. I don't know if hard's the right word. It would just be long, in the sense it's like I wouldn't get enough variety in it. This is a slow blues. It's a chill track, so we'll see this one. So diminished chords work on these ones, so like this.
Moving on to the next one. That one was a really cool one. I liked it. Okay. These guns are okay. This one says soulful groove guitar. This one's 10 minutes. Oh, if I use that one, I could either do 2 for the very last session or 1. Whatever you guys think. What do you guys think I should do? You guys think I should do 2 or 1? Thanks for all you guys for being here. Guys, if you haven't done so already, I would absolutely love it if you took the time to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, but I'd also really love it if you took the time to check out some of the instrumentals I've been posting on a regular basis. You're welcome to use them. I put them out there so that I can get better. And that's what it is. I'm going to keep putting them out there, I think 5 days a week after I get past day 100. And then I'm going to put out my own stuff, I think once a weekend, which is going to be terrible in the very beginning, but I'm going to keep working until it gets there. But that is what it is, guys. Shout out to you guys for being here. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Again, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. I'm going to continue working on these backing tracks. I'm going to run through about 2 more of these. Unless I do the 10-minute one. Let me hear what the 10-minute one sounds like real quick. Well, obviously, YouTube is going to play 15 freaking commercials. 15 fucking commercials. So stupid. How many times do you need to advertise for Chrome? That's crazy. Yeah, I think I'll play this one as the last one because this is it's a little bit different of a style with this one, so I've got to hit it a little differently. It helps me with my skill set, so you know.
I don't have these in my head or memorized, so. Oh my god. Okay. shit. See? That's what I'm talking about. Expose some really, really gaping holes in my workout session, which means I need to spend more time working on going through chord progressions, which I think is something I'm going to add. See, this is why these are important. It helps me figure out some of the things that I need to figure out in regular time, because this is going to be the end of the stream. We are at about, I think, an hour in. Let me see if I can do another one. Yeah, I'll do another one. Not this one, but this is what's important about these, is that just making sure that I am working on these effectively. And so part of those things, like with the live stream sessions, is something I can take with me for this coming week, and to really focus on adding an exercise that will force me to run through chord progressions regularly, which is something I haven't particularly done outside of just doing improv. That's something I'm going to add to my sessions, I think, from this point forward, because I think that would be really, really, really helpful. I don't know if somebody's written. No, I don't think anybody's written on the chat so far. I've looked into the stream. Nobody's written so far, but I'm thankful you guys are here. I hope you guys are, checking out some of the videos I posted. I want to say shout out to you guys for being here, even on Valentine's Day, especially on a Saturday. Valentine's Day. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your Valentine's Day. If you have dates tonight, I hope that they're awesome. Hopefully you play some guitar for whoever it is that's doing that. I'm going to run through one more backing track here. I want to say thank you guys so much for being here and for lifting my spirits, for the comments you made earlier today. Some people made comments that were just really, really nice. Yesterday I had a really shit day. Sometimes you work really hard on something and you fail miserably. And that's what happened to me yesterday. I had months of work on something that just didn't turn out the way they were supposed to, and it was just like a complete, getting spit in the face. You ever build something and then just watch it crumble in front of you? It's like the most disheartening thing. And people on the comment section have been so nice about it. It just lifted my whole spirits for today. So I want to say thank you for that, dude. I appreciate. Well, I don't remember who the username of the person, because it's not like Billy or John. It's always long string names. I always forget them. So shout out to the person who wrote the comment about being psyched about the dedication I put in. That made me feel real good, because it made me feel like some of the work I am putting in is not going unnoticed totally. So I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, let's get to it. You guys want to share this channel with your friends who want to work on guitar, want to get better, and have no problem recommending different exercises or different things like that, or just want to get better as a musician as well. Have them join up, so we can get better at this together. Actually, I don't have any more backing tracks for this right now. This one says F Lydian, and F Lydian is not F major at all. I'll play through it just to hear what it sounds like. Why not? This might be a mistake for me. Of course it's written Satriani. Joe Satriani's a monster. Of course it's a Joe Satriani. Of course he'd be playing in Lydian. Get out of here. His jazz on I play with, I talk about Joe Satriani all the time. But he's incredible. If you don't know him on this channel, you should know who that is. He's a very, very famous guitar player from the mid to late 90s who wrote incredible stuff. He's a conservatory guy, so he's a music nerdzilla. But he is a monster on the guitar. Monster. So, of course you put this in Lydian. Because I have no idea what that is. So it says... So that would be the first one. Okay. Okay, so I figured it out. Lydian is literally the same as E major. I'm sorry, E major. E major's not right. C major, my bad choice. That's what it is. So he wrote that in Lydian. So it's Lydian. Whoever wrote this, somebody wrote Satriani style guitar backing track. So we figured out that the F Lydian scale is identical to the C major scale, and this is why I tell people this, is once it just the root note changes, so the root note would be on F. So if you're playing a C major scale, well, that didn't work. My whole stream was not charging. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's see if that'll do it. Yeah, so what I was saying earlier is that C major and F Lydian are the same thing, are the same scale as far as the notes in the scale. Whenever you're trying to change from one mode to another, the notes will not change, particularly saying. So like a C Lydian scale or a F Lydian scale is the same thing as C major. So if you want to play an F Lydian scale, you just play, the root note would be on F. So F would be, let's see. So it'd be like this. Where's the F? You see how that sounds weird? It's like, that's what a Lydian scale sounds like. But technically speaking, that pattern is exactly identical to C major. The notes in it are exactly like C major, but in C major, you start on a C and play those exact same notes. All right? F Lydian, you'd play the same notes of the C major scale where your root note would be F. Does that make sense? All right. I'm going to get off the stream before we start talking Nerdzilla type activity, which I'm a big nerd. Ha! That's how we get to do this channel. Guys, I want to say shout out to all you guys for being here today. I'm thankful that you guys are able to be here. I apologize for not being able to be here much longer because I've got to finish working on other things. Like I said, every day, every Saturday, I'm going to be doing backing tracks to try to get better at improvisational skills. What we have learned today that I can take with me into next week is that I need to figure out how I'm going to add in chord progressions into the daily workout scheme so that we can get through those. I spend about 5-10 minutes going over those every single day. At least in my spare time. I might not do it this week specifically, but I'm going to add those in there probably in the month of March. So, that's something I learned for myself today that I can work on that would help me become a much better guitar player. Learning progressions and learning how those progressions work into different styles of music. Jazz is really the hardest one. So, guys, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope that you guys will have a great evening, hopefully. Y'all know who I'm at. Keep it PG. You know what I'm saying? I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build, and I'm going to continue to build this thing every day, guys. Every single day. For those of you who don't know about my channel, let me go over my spiel real quick here at the end. So the channel is about 4 things. First 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts, the practice session and the improvisational section. Both of those things are in service to the 3rd thing, which is about me creating the best music I can using my understanding of the guitar, my understanding of the fretboard, my understanding of music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. 90% of which will be music I will be creating for myself. 10% of music which I'll be working with other content creators and other musicians to create for them, split into 2 parts, so 5% and 5% for each of those groups. And 100% of the music I'll be putting out will obviously be in an effort for me to get better overall. The 4th thing is basically when people don't really watch the channel still serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. And it's helpful to me because it helps me look back at some of these things, and I could see some comments like constructive criticism I got yesterday about how I need to change probably some of the settings on my M audio device. Maybe I use my multi-effects processor to try to get a better sound quality while we're doing the stream. So helpful. Very appreciative of all that helpful constructive criticism. It's very helpful to the channel. And the second thing I ask people to do is, obviously, I ask people to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to help me grow this thing as the biggest channel I possibly can make it become. I also ask people to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so that I can get better in producing better content for other people because it helps. The more people who join, more times I get comments that are very helpful. And I ask people to also do the second thing, which is to donate to the channel. There are two ways in which one can donate. You can donate either directly through my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as €1 or more to the channel if you'd like to do so. The second way to do so is through cryptocurrency referral links, helping me grow. By signing up using my cryptocurrency referral links, it obviously works like the refer a friend program. They offer you perks and benefits. Because I'm the referring client, they offer me the same benefits. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains up to $100 to reinvest back in the channel, that's how it helps out, okay? Lastly, guys, the easiest way to help me grow this channel, obviously, is to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. But outside of that, help me grow my other platforms. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and now Discord. Help me grow those other platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube account. And help me grow my YouTube account will inevitably help me grow those other platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to scoochy boochy skedaddle up out of here. I want to say again, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for all your help. Thank you for all your hopefully your dedication to your craft and helping me becoming a better streamer, better musician, things like that. So I appreciate all you guys for being here. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. That's the moniker that I use, guys. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build, and I'm going to continue to build this thing brick by brick. But with your help, we can make it happen more quickly. Okay, love you. Bye. Happy Saturday.